Hey guys, welcome back to Feather and Down Homestead. Today we're going to take you on a February garden update. So you're not going to see much of this place up here. I'm going to show you guys what's happening, all the produce, what's dying, what's still alive, what's happening in February 2021. So let's go. Okay guys, so first up we're going to start off with this wood chip garden over here. Okay, so over here was Lombardy white cucumber, and as you can see, she's well and truly dying off. I might keep the last ones for seed, but yeah, that cucumber is pretty much dead from powdery mildew or what have you. A lot of different scenarios there. Tried to bring it back to life, but she wasn't coming. And over here we have the Bittercorella or bitter gourd plant, and as you can see, there's one growing over there, if you can see that through the leaves. Yeah, they're quite an interesting looking plant, but definitely not my cup of tea, but they sell for quite a bit of money. So yeah, so the sunflowers up here, they're pretty much dying off. Have to harvest those seeds and do something with them one of these days. That big one up there is getting the birds are eating their seeds. So yeah. So if we can somehow get in this into this walkway, we have all of our cherry tomatoes down there, and they're going gangbuster, but the wind up here is slowly tipping this panel over, so gonna have to reinforce that pretty soon. And over this side we have all of our beans that we're picking every couple of days. And then down here is the long beans, which were planted at the same time as the normal beans, and we are yet to produce one long bean. So I don't know what's up with that, but maybe it's just a late bloomer. We'll see. So as you can see, a little bit of better view on this side with the cherry tomatoes. That in the middle there is slowly sagging over. And I'd say as more fruit come on there, it's gonna be tipping over. I mean, they are jam packed with fruit. Is it fruit or vegetable? Who knows? Anyway, our rhubarb over here we have been harvesting. It's a bit weedy, but we're using it and we love it. Our silver beet over here is cranking. That's mainly for our bunnies. We still eat it, but we don't eat that much of it at this time of year anyway. So we've got potatoes in the middle there that have been slack building up the dirt with, and we've got leek all through there. So I've been building up the dirt in the leek and getting it a bit higher. As that leek comes up, the white stem will keep growing as long as you keep adding dirt. Normally you're supposed to have a mound in there, but on this occasion I didn't do that. I just kept adding compost onto it. And then over here we've got a couple of rows of spring onions, and in there we've got our Brussels sprouts and a few broccolis that don't really get that much of a head of a broccoli on this time of the year. And over here obviously we've still got our strawberries, and over here some watermelon. Down here we have our zucchini and squash. So this plant in here is the plant that gets these little squashes, and that's about the size it's supposed to pick them, but harvest day is tomorrow, so pick it tomorrow. Up here I've got a few more cabbages growing and a few more, there's some okra in here and some burgundy okra over here. There's one almost ready to harvest and another green one pretty much ready to harvest now. And in here we've got some neglected cabbages and some neglected curly leaf kale that I've neglected. Over in this row is really neglected. I tried carrots over here and failed, but there is some more coming up, but and there's some onion over there, but probably going to end up replanting this bed. And the asparagus over there's going really good, and then behind it is some more of that Lombardy white cucumber, which is pretty much had it as well. For some reason this time of the year for cucumber everything just dies. And I've got some more beans up there by the walkway. Okay, so over here we've got John's garden, and we've got some more. The raspberries are just starting to come on in there. They are yellow raspberries, so that's why they're a bit more yellow, not red. And the red raspberries and the black ones pretty much done for the season. And then we've got all of our watermelon down here. Got one watermelon there, one over there, a couple over there, a couple over there. There's about 6 or 7 in here with our blueberries and some more blackberries in that. And then over here we have our corn patch. So we've been picking a lot of corn lately and preserving a lot of corn, mainly at the back, in the back anyway, and in the raised bed gardens. And well, half of this garden is gem corn, so they're the ones that get the funny colours, all of the nice pretty colours. So over here is what they look like. I don't know why that one's ended up like that. Sometimes they get like 3 shoots and end up coming up, but I'll just I'll let them dry on the plant. I think that's what we're supposed to do, but we'll see how we go. But yeah, it's definitely like a lot more corn to harvest anyway. The giant pumpkin patch, pretty much done for. I don't know what happened with it, just died on me. Don't know if it was enough water or what have you, but that's the biggest they're going to get. So they'll just be decorative. They won't be weighed in. They'll just be going around the garden and places. Okay, so over to the raised bed gardens. So on the bed number 1, we've still got our tomatoes all through there. They're still going gangbuster. And our onions here, we're actually getting one onion going to flower. And our eggplants down there, they're not producing any eggplants yet. But yeah, there's a lot of tomatoes on there, and a few peppers through there. I can harvest some green ones anyway, and yeah, lots of tomatoes. Oh, there's another white eggplant down there, and yeah, there's a few peppers through there. So harvest day is normally every 3 days, so we'll be coming through and grabbing them tomatoes. And on the other side we have We have some more beans throughout that row, and we've got some beetroot that I've been letting go to flower down here. There's a few that haven't gone to flower that are actually quite big. But and then we've got some carrots down the other end too. And then we've got obviously like our big bean trellis going up there with some passion fruit as well. And then we've got on the other side, we've got tomatoes galore as well, and peppers all through down here. And then as we go to the other side, we have some more peppers, and I think we've got some more white eggplant there and another one over there, so I'll be harvesting them tomorrow. And then there's more eggplant down there. So this corn here is pretty much all picked. We'll be composting that one of these days. And then we've got this bitter gourd plant down here going wild in with the okra. And the okra I'm getting at the moment about 1.5 kilos of okra per week. So it's like a red burgundy type okra, and I think it's green millionaire is the type. And yeah, they're doing gangbuster. So I think the bitter melon's doing quite good in there, suppressing all the weeds. And here's my kumara pot down here. It's doing alright. One of these days I'm going to harvest that. I think it's about 3-4 months after you plant you should harvest. And look at this. This was my corn patch, and a couple of videos ago you've seen us plant the beans in. So as you can see, there's a few beans in there climbing the stalks. I'd say there's probably maybe every third corn plant has got beans going in it. And then we've got some bush beans around it as well, along with this pumpkin plant in the middle. But I do find this pumpkin plant is damaging the corn a little bit, because it's making a few of them fall over down the back there, because it's just trying to find light, so can't really blame it. But yeah, the corn is definitely doing awesome. So hopefully in autumn sometime that'll be another harvest of corn for us. And then I've got our leek over here. So one of my tips is, if you don't know with leek, what you're supposed to do is make little ditches like this, and then you're supposed to mound them up as they get bigger, and the little white stem bit is normally what you eat, and the stem bit will just grow taller and taller the more dirt you put in there. It's a bit of a tip for you. The kale over here, it's not doing too bad considering it's the middle of summer, and she's still growing. Needs to be watered regularly, but it's getting hammered just a tiny bit from these white butterflies. But I'd say she's not too bad for middle of winter. So same with our silver beet. All our kale as well goes to the bunnies every couple of days for some greens. We eat it as well. I eat it sometimes for mornings for smoothies and stuff, but the majority of it goes to the bunnies just to offset that rabbit food costs. So in the last bed over here, we have a bit of a jungle and a bit too many weeds. So this is my, remember that carrot video I made a while ago? Yeah, well, I didn't get that many carrots from it. So it's a bit of a flip-flop. It wasn't really the process, it was maybe I uncovered it a couple of days too early. So I'm a bit too eager. So yeah. So this is the spring onion gone to seed. I'd like to say I'm leaving it there because I'm saving the seeds, but it's just a bit of neglectful gardening. We've still got our celery in there, carrots down in there, there's some beetroot somewhere in there, and there's a lot of beans. And over here we've got our gooseberries, which have been no good really, because when they dry up, some caterpillar keeps getting to them. So as we've got down here, I think with gooseberries you're supposed to wait till they're about like this, clear, and you should be able to open that up and put that in your mouth. But if you look at that, some worms been inside that, and I definitely won't be eating that. I've eaten them a few times now, and they're not pleasant when they've been had worms in them. I don't know if it's worms or something else, but it's definitely disgusting. So we've got a plot up the top with some gooseberries, and they're nice as, but these ones I think just bad location. So they'll be ripped out of the garden for sure. Okay, so the last bit in here is the greenhouse. And she is untamable. This greenhouse is supposed to be the kids bit of the garden, and yeah, we've been picking a lot of cucumbers. So these cucumbers have came back to life. See, there's a new one up there, fresh growth over there. But apart from the cucumbers, the tomatoes have been really neglected, and I'm going to blame the kids on that one. But the zucchini, still getting zucchinis out of there. And one day I'll clean this up, and I think come spring, mainly I'm going to have it as a just for my seeds and stuff. And then yeah, I don't think it really needs to be for a garden, because I think I have enough garden space. I think so. Yeah. Okay, so that's that garden for you. Okay, over to the plant behind the pig garden. Oh, Matilda's garden. The courgettes she planted are they're coming back to life. They had a bit of a rainfall, so yeah, we'll just leave it at that. The potatoes, I'm raking up every time, and as they come up, I'm putting more dirt around them, and then when they come up, there'll be more potatoes. So the trick there is just to keep mounding as much as you can, and all that loose soil hopefully will be filled with potatoes. And I'm hoping this will be an easier process than in my raised bed gardens. So we'll see about that. So we've got 5 rows now, and we're planning on putting another 5 rows up there when we get around to it, or when these potatoes down here decide to give us some more sprouts. And down here are our pumpkins. I think they're mainly Queensland Blues. There has been a few big ones already in there. Well, there's that one there, but that doesn't look like a Queensland Blue. I don't know, maybe it's not a Queensland Blues in here. But anyway, it is definitely a lush paradise in there. And we've got a random sunflower growing in there, and some random tomato plants, as you can see. You see a little bit better over there. But yeah, they're popping up everywhere. That's the joy of planting behind pigs, is you never know what you're going to get. I think there was even some kale plants. If I go in here, I think, yeah, some broccoli as well. But yeah, see, some dino kale over there. Bit of everything in this garden. But yeah, it's definitely going gangbusters. And then over with our banana trees over here, they're growing good. And we've got watermelon underneath, obviously. And see this one down here, that one's almost ready to harvest. And got a few more around the place. Another big green one down there. I'd say there's about 10 all up in here, and the plant's still growing, watermelon's still growing, so we should get a few more. And yeah. Okay guys, that's enough for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it didn't bore you. And if you haven't already, hit that like button. And if you want to see more of me, more of the garden, more of the animals, subscribe to the channel and you'll see more of that. And hope you guys have a lovely day wherever you are, lovely night. And I'll see you guys in the next one.